My name's Shane.
I'm Kirsty.
And this is our house in Lutwyche in Brisbane.
In designing the house and getting it built, we've got a family of three, with two of us that work from home and also a child with a disability. So getting the right design and getting it to all flow properly was really key for us getting good open spaces.
We were really focused on managing costs through the project, but still trying to get a pretty long list of outcomes. So quite a challenge to balance all of that.
And a renovation as well. So
yes,
it's a heritage house that was lifted and extended and built in underneath. For us, the process, and I guess that cost management process and communication, so sort of understanding up front what things were going to cost, what was in and what was out, and finding someone that would have that really clear, regular communication, not just back of the envelope stuff, but actually, knowing exactly where we were at.
That second kind of thing in our list after a recommendation was project control and project management. Yes, you are engaging a builder, but for us it was essential to have the project tracked and monitored with clear cost control, clear communication every single day.
Instead of just getting emails to your inbox, it was an app that kept track of all of that. Yeah, that communication was great.
Yeah, we were looking for a lot of sort of climate response outcomes, a lot of louvers, a lot of directional glass, and a large sort of thermal slab that, as we've experienced over a full year now, is just fantastic in terms of how it's able to sort of manage temperatures in the house. And that was something that we knew Adrian and the team were very personally conscious of, and we had a definite connection there, and we've had a lot of little outcomes and little elements to the house that just make it all the more livable, and like I said, cost effective. It's really important with a house this size.
So originally we had a closed in staircase for storage, and then once we sort of got in and saw the space, working through with the team turned into, well, actually, do we really need to close the stairs in after all? So we talked through an open staircase. They used recycled timber from the house to create a beautiful sort of handmade balustrade. What would have been actually quite a dark corner is now just beautiful, light, airy, with this feature of the original part of the house protruding through into the underneath. It's really beautiful. So it was a great design outcome.
This team was able to really maximise and make the most of. We've had a lot of quite bespoke design elements to deal with our accessibility challenge, and these guys absolutely delivered on that. A lot of our sort of doors, we have a complete single level access, as I describe it, to friends from the footpath to the pool at the back of the house. One level, no steps, no ledges, dead flat, and that required some really detailed building work and building sort of thinking around how to solve those challenges. It's just a fantastic outcome that allows, I guess, a universally accessible house for anybody to live in.
I think they're a good fit for people that want to know what's going on, like to keep track of how the budget and things are going. The QS process at the start, where you get to get the quote, you get that itemised list.
Probably offer something to both a first-timer undertaking the first major project or renovation, but all the way through to those that are doing something quite niche and quite bespoke as a renovation or as an addition to a challenging site or a heritage constrained.
If you've for someone who is looking for a home that is based on universal design with access for everyone, then they understand and know what that's about, so it won't be a challenge working with them, whereas some other builders perhaps aren't as across that. So
being open and having that regular communication through that project management tool that we were mentioning was a great help, but it takes the people behind that to be able to be willing and to be honest with you about what is going on and what we need to discuss and work through, rather than just taking their own lead and doing it themselves. We felt that we were absolutely part of the process at every step.